After months of waiting, Project Flight Update 7 is here and it does not disappoint. In fact, I even think that it was worth it to wait. But let's not waste any more time now as we check out what new things have come to Project Flight. Starting off with the main menu, we now have a server hopper. This will allow you to move flawlessly between servers and also give you the chance to create or join servers for events. If you are creating a server, you can select an amount from 5 to 200 people, and after that you can even select who can join. You can let 4 types of people join. You can let anyone join, you can let people join for a request, you can let people with a password join, and last but not least, you can let people join for a group ID. This service is unfortunately paid, with the prices being as followed. A server for 5 players monthly is 40 Robux, a server for 20 is 70, a server for 50 is 140 Robux, and a server for 200 people is 300 Robux. As I said, this is monthly and I think it is a great price. If you are interested in uninterrupted gameplay and peace of mind that if there is a troll around you can get rid of them, then this is great for you. If you are interested in doing events on my channel, you can join my Discord server for more information. I will most likely be allowing people to join my events through my Roblox group, so make sure to join it as well. Moving on to the planes, the 757 has been added with a new interesting feature, engine choices. After you select the aircraft, you will have a choice between the Pratt & Whitney 2000 engines and the Rolls-Royce RB211s. The RB211s are my preferred choice and it is why I use them for my special livery, which you can get by using the code Kipetio. You can get the livery by applying my code in the small box in the top right. If you use this livery, take some screenshots and send me them in my Discord server. With codes, the 757 has a grand total of 61 liveries. Let's go through all of them. With the Pratt & Whitney engines, you get the Aer Lingus livery, Boeing House livery, Delta, Northwest, Saudia, EWA, UPS, United States Air Force livery, Condor, EVA Air, Air Transport International, United Airlines and the Battleship theme, as well as the old and new Aeromexico liveries. With the Rolls-Royce RB211 engines, you get WestJet, United, DHL, TUI, LTU, Royal Air New Zealand Air Force livery, the Repubblica Argentina livery, the NASA Langley Research Center livery, La Compagnia, United Intercontinental Merger livery, Jet2 Holidays, Jet2, US Airways, Icelandair, Iberia, FedEx, EasyJet, El Al, DHL, Cargojet, British Airways Commemorative Art livery, British Airways with the Chelsea Rose Royal Tail, Boeing House livery, Azor Air, Azerbaijan Airlines, Amerijet, American Airlines New livery, Air Transat Retro, Normal Air Transat, Air Baltic, Air Astana, Air Santo Domingo, Avianca, DHL Tusk, Avianca Colombia, DHL Austria, Icelandair Hekla Aurora, Samaritan's Purse, American Airlines Chrome livery, American Airlines One World livery, National Airlines, Icelandair Cargo, Allegiant, Eastern Airlines, and Air Greenland. The 2 codes for the liveries are Nat Geo for the National Geographic 757, and of course Kipetio for my livery. This is a lot of liveries, and to be completely honest with you, I think it's a bit overkill, but it is nice to have liveries from all over the world, with some which I have not even heard of. Continuing with planes, the 787 remodel. The remodel looks much better, and you can already see the difference with the cockpit windows, engines, as well as the detail around the entirety of the plane. This remodel comes with 61 liveries, which is a lot more compared to the 18 liveries which are on the plane before the remodel. The liveries which are on the new 787 are the ANA R2D2 livery, Aeromexico, Air Canada Fly the Flag, Air China, Air Europa, Air France, Air New Zealand All Black livery, Air New Zealand, Air Tahiti Nui, American Airlines, Avianca, Biman Bangladeshi, Boeing House livery, British Airways, China Eastern, El Al, Egyptair, Ethiopian, Etihad, Etihad Formula 1, Etihad Manchester City, EVA Air, Gulf Air Formula 1, Hainan Airlines, Hawaiian Airlines, Japan Airlines, Japan Airlines One World livery, KLM, Korean Air, LATAM, Lot Polish Airlines Independence livery, LATAM, Lufthansa, NEOS, Norse, Norwegian UNICEF, Oman Air, Qatar Airlines, Qantas, Riyadh Air, Royal Air Morocco, Saudia G20 livery, Scoot, TUI, Turkish Airlines, United Airlines New livery, United Airlines Continental Merger livery, Vietnam Airlines, Virgin Atlantic, WestJet, Xiamen Air, Shanghai Airlines, Mia Mongolian Airlines, Stara, and finally Junyao Air. The Dominican Republic as well as Haiti have been added, and Punta Cana is the largest airport on the island. It is located on the eastern coast of the island and has space for every aircraft type, ranging from your small Cessnas to the biggest plane we have so far, which is the 777. It has lots of detail. As you can see, there are tons of jetways. We can expect this to work in the future updates, like the jetways in Flightline, where by pressing J they come to you. For now, they're only here for looks. When you head over here, you can see trailers and the cargo terminal, which also has the interior. This is called a parallax mapped interior, and despite it looking like there's an interior, it is basically an illusion. We can also expect to see some hints of ground crew, since there are quite a few visible tunnels located around the airport, as well as these roads everywhere. This airport has 2 runways, and these will be the longest runways in the game. Punta Cana will be one of the 4 airports added to the new island, and it will be the biggest of them too. The island will be located southwest of the United Kingdom and west of Gran Canaria. Punta Cana and Arroyo Bardil will be added this update, whilst the airports in Haiti such as Kipetio International Airport and Anton Simon Airport will be added in update 7.5. There is a lot of detail around the airport, which include buildings, trees, roads and more. In the distance you can see the city, which in real life would be Santo Domingo, and if we look to the north we can see a small airport. This is Arroyo Bardil. It can fit planes no larger than a Cessna Citation. When looking for some fun facts about this airport in Wikipedia, I quite quickly realized that this is one of the deadest airports I have seen. It gives you the height above sea level, a very brief description of the airport, the runway length, and a link to another website. With this in mind, I would love someone to edit it with some Project Flight references. Last but not least, the cockpits for the 737. These cockpits look great and have many features. I've shown you this on my channel in the past multiple times, but for those of you who are new, I will go over it once again. The cockpit has buttons and switches that you can interact with, such as lights, flap levers and spoilers. The yoke moves as well as the rudder pedals, which also work as the brakes. Rudders work by pressing Z and X, and pressing B will activate the brakes. The autopilot panel can be used and rotated, and it is synced with the autopilot UI, so you can use whichever you prefer. One Easter egg I noticed was this one, which says, "Hello. This section might be a bit too low res to read, but hi, it's me Coco, I'm the developer of this cockpit." The PFD works and displays your speed and altitude. Moving your mouse left and right will move the tiller and the yoke. Mouse control is inverted, so if you point your mouse up, the yoke will move back, which is how it should be, but it might be a bit confusing for those who aren't aware. Engine start is realistic and has most of the things that would require you to start the plane. The engine start switch is put in the correct position and the fuel pumps are turned on. After the engines pull up to 40%, either you or the game will automatically pull the fuel cutoff lever up. Speed brake lever is on the left and the lever for the flap is on the right. You unfortunately cannot pick a certain amount of degrees for your flaps or spoilers, only the normal in-game ones, which are up, land or take off for flaps, and up, fly or fall for the spoilers. This is pretty cool and it feels very immersive to fly like this, and it is something that we will hopefully see on more planes in Project Flight. In my opinion, this was one of the best things that could have been added to the update. With that in mind, I'd like to thank you all very much for watching, and see you soon.